Hello everyone, it is so good to be back. YouTube subscribers and to anyone in my following, thank you for being here. It is me, Raghii, and I'm very excited to be back on YouTube. It has been a minute. It has been 3 years to be exact, and I am a little nervous. I already recorded this intro, and then I realized that I didn't have my notes open on what I was going to talk about, and I hit a blank. So this is the second recording, but we are good, and I've got my laptop right here, and it's going to guide me through everything that I need to know. So what is on the agenda for today? Why am I making a comeback to YouTube? What's actually happening? So basically we'll cover where I'm at and what has happened in the last 3 years in a very small nutshell. I'll go into things, like individual things, a bit deeper in different vlogs. And then all the testosterone changes so far. We probably won't hit all of them, but I'll just run you through a basic few T changes, a surgery update for those of you who are interested, my health and wellness, and then what I feel where I'm at right now. So, you know, what's happening in my life. And I've actually written down here what I am missing, but I don't believe that I'm missing anything. It's more that what I'm looking forward to inviting into my life. So, and then my focus and these videos. So it's me, I'm going to tangent, and I will probably hit every topic and more, and I'm going to try and keep this to about 10 minutes. So we are almost 2 minutes in. Better get started. So my achievements, what has been happening in the past 3 years? Well, I am now a citizen of New Zealand. It is very exciting, and I have the official documentation over here as well, which I'm not going to show on camera and to the big wide world of the internet, because this is my private documentation. And something really cool with this as well is that my gender has officially been legally changed to male. For those of you who are watching for the first time, I am a trans guy, and I came out in 2018. I began testosterone in 2020. So this is where I'm at. And yeah, it is amazing. And so I'm very excited to be opening up more about my journey and sharing it with you guys. And then I graduated with a bachelor. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it's backwards. But anyway, a bachelor in software engineering, which is amazing. And I've got the little gold star. And so, yes, I'm very excited about that. Which has been fantastic. So that's very cool. In terms of some, yes, so the last few years have been so busy and so full on, and that's actually kind of why I stopped with YouTube for a bit, because there was just so much happening, and I think I needed to, just process and take a break and really focus on things. And I also was going through a lot of personal changes, so I couldn't really handle sharing all of those personal changes when I was still figuring them out. And yeah, I've overcome a lot of things in the last 3 years. My degree helped me through that and helped with a lot of personal growth. So that is awesome. And I'm very excited about it. I'm 28 years old now, and I still look like a baby boy, but it is very exciting. I've got some facial hair growing, which is really cool. And yeah, my voice is obviously very deep, you know. I'm just really lucky to be where I am at in my transition, because I honestly never imagined this. Like, I'll get into the full-blown story at some point, but in very simple terms, I had no idea that I could start hormones when I came out as trans, because I was so closeted that I just didn't even do any research on it either, because I was so afraid. So it is really nice to be here and to know, you know, that things are on our side as well in the world. For trans people. All I mean by that there's obviously still so much change that needs to happen. But all I mean is, thank goodness we can get onto hormones, because that is an absolute game changer. So yeah, so I've got some facial hair. My voice has obviously hit its final peak. I've got loads of muscles coming through now, which is really nice. I've been gymming pretty hard and working out quite hard. So just slow growth is the best growth, I'm learning. And so it'll be a long time coming. But yeah, very excited to see those muscular changes. And I finally started growing more hair on my legs, which is quite funny. Yeah, I'm due for my surgery, which is very exciting. I am quite frustrated because I've been due to have it for about a year now. So that's obviously taking ages. And yeah, hopefully it's soon. Hopefully it's not too long away. I honestly, at this point, am about to message all of my trans friends in whānau in Aotearoa, and to just say, let's protest trans healthcare. So health and wellness, basically things were going really, really well with my degree. I was working really, really hard, and I did work really hard throughout the degree. And I was really chuffed with the final result. I burnt out quite badly halfway through, and I just was hit with, the question of, is this what I want, long term, or what does it look like? And at that time, I was pouring so many hours a week into coding, and I was constantly behind my desk, constantly just grinding coding, the entire time, building apps and games and stuff. And so at that point, it was really about finding balance. I wanted to spend less time behind my PC and less time behind a screen, and more time out in the world. So I went through a pretty big breakup at the same time. Most of you know about that. And then, quit social media, took a huge break, poured less hours into my studies, and really worked on my perfectionistic traits. I just worked on working hard when I was working and trusting in my ability to achieve without needing to pour excess hours in. And that was really, really good for my mental health. And quitting social media was fantastic. So obviously YouTube was a massive part of that. And yeah, I quit Instagram, everything. It's also shown me that I miss, connecting with people and the feeling of community. So that's massively why I'm here, because I feel as though the break was really good, and now I'm able to come back, with a bit more wisdom, and wisdom in content, as well as wisdom in how I engage and how I interact with my device. So that's really cool. And so yeah, I'm currently here in the beautiful New Zealand. For those of you who don't know, I was originally born in South Africa, so that's why my citizenship here now is just fantastic. It really does open up so many doors. And we are currently, what date is it? Is the 8th of March. And I finished my internship about a month ago, my software engineering internship after study. And I'm here now, and I'm very excited to be here, and it's been a long time coming. As I said, I was very nervous to record this video and put myself out there again. But I do enjoy it, and I've been thinking about it a lot, so I'm obviously grinning right now. So where I'm at the moment is just being on holiday, and I've been able to enjoy a fantastic couple of weeks with my partner. Her and I have just been on holiday at the same time together, and we've actually been able to pour in, some decent quality time together and actually invest in time, which has been amazing, before we both get back to work and things like that. But I guess, part of the entire question for me at the moment is just, I don't know if I want to be behind my screen from 9 until 5 every single day. And the truth is I do know I don't want to be behind my screen 9 to 5 every single day. I want to support people in what they love. So if you're loving the work, then that's great, you know. I think for me personally, whether it was just burnout or a few other things that I've been going through mental health wise and figuring out and learning about myself, which I'll get to in future videos. I think things just changed for me, you know, and for the last month, I've really been sitting with the question, what do I want? And, you know, what do I want to be a part of long term? And I think what I want to be a part of the most is a community. So I am here with the plan to build a community. That is actually why I'm here. And I cannot do that alone. It is so dependent, 100% dependent on the community and whether or not the community want to be in a community. But yeah, I just think that there is so much space for trans awareness in Aotearoa, New Zealand, as well as Australia, as well as the globe, you know. And coming from my hometown, Port Elizabeth in South Africa, that was such a closed-minded place. And, you know, it takes huge strength to break free from those mental paradigms. And I want to share that story, and I want to connect with people who share like-minded values and perspectives. And I want to embrace other people who are trans or queer in any way and their differences in opinions and perspectives, and I want to learn from that. And so the community that I want to create is just about being you, and that's my plan. That is my plan. I'm currently, as I said, just here on holiday, counting up my chickens or eggs, or I don't know, whatever metaphor, simile, or whatever you want to create, analogy you want to create. But basically I'm looking at all of the resources I have, all the strengths and skills I have, and where I enjoy investing my time and how I want to invest my time, as well as how I want to live my life. And I'm just looking at creating something. I have no idea if it's going to work or if it is not going to work, and I feel super uncertain and somewhat afraid of the change and somewhat nervous that it will fail. But if it does, then, you know, I've learned. And also, if it doesn't, amazing. We all get to share in delight and joy, and we get to create something really, really cool. So, you know, that is what I want. I want a creative and colorful life with people who are colorful and who are not afraid to be themselves, and who take those massive steps to be themselves in a world where sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's so difficult. And so I just wanna be there for people. And I want people to be there for me, you know. I want to share. I'm a big sharer. I'm all about the sharesies. Essentially, that is my plan. That is, in a nutshell, what I'm about, what's going on. I have no idea how frequently I'll deliver these videos at the moment. I'm going to try keep it as frequent as possible, you know, hopefully once a week, with the aim to get to twice a week, I think is a really good goal. But yeah, that's just basically it. And this is 100% a open space. You know, this is a very queer friendly platform. So if you aren't about it, then goodbye. It was nice to meet you, and I hope you enjoy your life. And if you are queer, let's get it. But yeah, very excited to be here and very excited to be being me and to watch you be you. And I thank you for the space, and I thank you to those who are watching this video. There will definitely be more FTM updates and trans updates coming up. I really, wanna open that up to the world and my experience with the world. So yes, I will be sharing more, and it has been a delight. Thank you, Raghii. I appreciate you. I wish you all the best. Ciao for now.